Shalom, shalom, all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rachak, Wadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone, and salutations to all you sincere Akim. And this is Vocab's declaration of defeat, okay? And I am determined to see it as that, as this video right here being Vocab Malone's declaration of defeat, that he's admitting that he is not ready, his church is not ready, his people, his ministers, and his whole his whole plantation Christianity, his whole cemetery school is not ready for the great awakening of the Hebrew Israelites, okay? And I see that your declaration of defeat and your declaration of surrender, and guess what? We do not accept, through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, okay? Personally speaking for myself, I do not accept, any declaration of defeat or surrender, because the real surrender is going to come, the real defeat is going to come when our Lord Yahushua arrives, okay? But anyway, you see the title of this video right here, and unfortunately, he hasn't really gone into it right yet. Of course, you already know through the Spirit, I'm going to watch this video, Lord willing, okay? There's a million Hebrew Israelites, church not ready. Call halal Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai Ba'asham Rachak Wadash, you know, and of course, a million, and of course, there are more than a million Israelites, okay, because it's probably just calculating only those that are within Babylon the Great, but we have so many followers, okay, outside of Babylon the Great, have it in Europe, in Australia, in here in Africa as well, me and the brother, me and the multiple brothers that are here in Africa as well, and we're all, calling upon the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rachak, Wadash, and praying for the downfall and the destruction of this kingdom. So yeah, but of course, here you have Wakitake Plantation Christianity with over 3 billion followers, right? Let me just make sure my math is correct. So this is what I'll do. Go on the Google and type in how many followers does Christianity have, right? How many Christians are there in the world, right? Just to get a rough estimate of the amount. So this is it right here. So this is how many Christians are in the world today. In the last 100 years, the number of Christians in the world has quadrupled from around 600 million in 1910 to well past 2 billion presently. Today, Christianity remains the world's largest religious group. Okay, and we're reading at those 2 billion, you have numbers reducing constantly because of the Great Awakening. Okay, wisdom and knowledge has been spreading throughout the earth, and people are realizing that plantation Christianity has no wisdom and has no knowledge. And in fact, even more so, people are realizing that plantation Christianity is a tool and a weapon used by Esau Edom to deceive the whole world, which is basically what it is. Okay, so now you have it, over 2 billion Christians worldwide. Okay, and now here you see the vocab claiming, saying that, let me go back to that. Let me go back to that. So, like, hold on, please. Okay, here it is. 1 million, 2 billion Christians are no match for 1 million Israelites. Call halal Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahushai Ba'asham, Rachak Wadash. So I have to get this preset. I have to bring out this preset, because this is a victory, okay, and this is a declaration of defeat from vocab. Because now Woka will come out and be like, we need to, because this is what these Christians are doing. They are all brainstorming, they are all racking their brains together, wiping their heads together, looking for a solution, looking for an answer. Okay. But here's the thing, there is no answer, because the answer is the truth. Okay. You have already seen the answer. Now Woka is looking for an answer to the answer. Okay, which is impossible, right? That's why, they can't come against this truth, too high to get over, right? Too low to get under, right? They're stuck in the middle. And that's basically you Christians when you are stuck, okay? So okay, hold on. Deuteronomy 32. You know what? Let me get this. Let me type that thing again. One shall chase 1,000. That's basically what I wanted to get. That's basically what I want to get. One shall chase 1,000. right? Here it is. So this is the book of Joshua 23, verse 10, and it reads, One man of you shall chase 1,000, for Yahweh your power it is that fighteth for you, as he hath promised you. And that's right. Okay, that's one of the blessings that our people received. And I believe that's also in the book of Deuteronomy 28th chapter, but I'm not really sure. That's why I didn't go to it. I'm not really sure about that. So let me just quickly check, let me just quickly make sure that, let me just quickly check. Okay. All right, this is another one. Deuteronomy 28, verse 7. Yahweh shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways. And when vocab came up against the apostles, that's exactly what happened to them. They came up together talking about, thinking of confounding the apostles. And after they got beaten scripturally, spiritually, they all fled, right? Separate, there are separate ways, okay? But this is the truth right here, 1 million Hebrew Israelites, okay, against 2 billion Christians. And the Christians don't have a way out. The Christians are confounded. The Christians are talking about, we're not ready for this. You're not ready for 1 million Israelites, okay? And that's the spirit right there. One brother is basically worth, I'm not going to do the calculations, okay? But yeah, one brother is basically worth, 2,000 of these Christians out here. That's the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So a religion of over 2 billion followers, and you can't do nothing against a couple of dudes. These Christians are through. Okay, what this shows is that you have to be a crackhead. Okay, you have to be completely insane to still be worshiping sweet Jesus, right? Because now you see that there is no power within the Christian church. There's no understanding. There's no truth, no knowledge, no nothing, no righteousness, no sincerity. Okay, because they don't, they can't even come up. They can't even come against the brothers that are out there in the highways and byways, and they can't come against the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and they're stuck. They're confused, even with all their power, even with all their authority. They still can't do nothing against the truth. All right, which is shown that they are liars, because every time these Christians come up against us, they get spiritually whooped. Okay, and the Most High put them down. Okay, spiritually, of course. So now this is the book of, and let's go to that real quick. So this is the book of Isaiah 57. Now I'll jump down to the 17th. Okay, I meant Isaiah 54. Isaiah 54, and I'll jump down to the 17th verse, and it reads, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of Yahweh, and their righteousness is of me, saith Yahweh. So now you Christians have proven that you don't have the truth, because if you truly did have the truth, nobody would be able to come up against thee, okay, and speak against thee, okay. Nobody will be able to confound you. Nobody would make you not ready for them. It's not like you wouldn't be out here talking about you're not ready to face anybody, because we that are in this truth, especially the men of great millstone, you think we're not ready for any of you Wakitake Christians out here. You think we're not ready to, box it out spiritually, scripturally, with you Wakitake Christians out here. No matter how you ambush, because these Christians they love their ambushes. No matter how you ambush brothers, no matter how you come against them, go to your house and spend months searching for one scripture to prove that, the Gentiles can be grafted in, okay, to prove that, the Lord Yahushua is in black, to prove that the Most High didn't come for only the Israelites, right? No matter how much you search, everything that you bring out will still be completely debunked, completely, caught your argument, and yourself will be caught in the spirit, and you'll be shown to have no knowledge and no understanding, because that's basically what your Christianity is. Okay. Avocab knows it better. Avocab knows that he is beat, but he still has to do this. Okay, he still has to do this because he's an agent, right? His elites, his handlers, masters, make him go out against the Hebrew Israelites. Okay, in order to be that voice of opposition. Okay, to disturb and disrupt the building of the church, right? The building of the third temple. That's why they call him Haman Malone, because he's basically coming against this truth, in wickedness, okay? Because he has no choice and he knows he's beat. And Wokab knows that he can't do anything against this truth. These Christians know they can't do anything against us. Esau knows he can't do anything against us. That's why the next step is defamation. The next step is, false flag events with Hebrew Israelites, okay? So I will make it seem as though we are terrorists, okay? We may be a terror to this kingdom, but we are not terrorists out. We're not terrorists. We're not putting anybody to death. We're not bombing any physical buildings, right? But we already know how these devils work. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We know what's coming up, and this is more prophecy because now this truth has been spread to all the earth, okay? That made that a testimony to all the earth. And that's why you Christians can't handle it. That's why you Christians are being confounded because the truth has been spread out here, okay? Jake is waking up, okay, and the heathen are waking up as well. And now they know that the truth is no longer in these churches, and that's why they are living in their droves because they are looking for the real deal, the real thing, right? The real truth, okay? And they know, and everybody already knows that there's truth out there, and it sure as hell isn't with you Christians. All right. So yeah, I think we're going to end it right there. Just a little bit of celebration. Anyway, with that, all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachach, Wadash, Wa Abad Babal, Shalom.